Hey guys, today we'll be taking a closer look at Mike Tyson on his own, like no one else, just Mike Tyson. Sure, he's had his first wins, but he has a loss record of 6, which is pretty good because he's only had 56 fights, which would mean he'd won 50 of them, and by majority, I mean 80% of them coming in by knockout. So Mike Tyson's really impressive because Mike Tyson has barely any losses. Sure, I'm trying to be a boxer, but then still I'm very young and still don't reach the age, age requirement to be a boxer. I still don't have the physical strength to be a boxer. But let me talk. Unlike Manny Pacquiao, Mike Tyson was the first youngest boxer with the most championships. He had all the championships in the heavyweight division at one point, and that was when he had the most championships. And that was kind of really good for him because it gave him a boost in his actual career. Sure, Mike Tyson has a huge ego, but then also Roy Jones Jr. has a yes men around him. Nate Robinson has yes men around him. Lots of famous people have yes men around them. They can do tons of controversial stuff. But Mike Tyson has a brain. He will not do controversial stuff. He will use his brain, his very big, smart brain, the one he will use to defeat Roy Jones Jr. to not make sure anything bad does not happen during that time. Also, Mike Tyson does have supporters, but they're not yes men. I'm right now looking at this photo of a person with like white long hair that's helping Mike, and if you know who that is, I kind of need your help guessing because I really have no idea. Also, I've saw this photo. I really need help in the comments. You'll see it in the video around right now when I'm talking. There's a dude who's hugging Mike Tyson and lifting him up in the air, and that dude has to have real strength because Mike Tyson's a heavy. Right now, I'm looking at him holding 3 belts in the heavyweight division, which was all the belts because around the 90s, that one in a fact around the 90s, there wasn't the fourth belt yet. Since there wasn't a fourth belt yet, that would mean Mike Tyson was the first youngest world champion. Sure, we have Teofimo Lopez now, who has all 4 belts, but that just doesn't. It still doesn't make him the youngest, because technically Mike Tyson was the youngest, because Teofimo Lopez might hold belts in the entire division, but then again, Mike Tyson is the one that held all the belts in his early age. So then that would mean Mike Tyson technically does mean that Mike Tyson actually had the most belts in his division, in his time, in his era. Sure, he might not be as rich as, for example, let's say Roy Jones Jr. But that's because Roy Jones Jr. retired in 2018. Roy Jones Jr. is younger than Mike Tyson. I'm joking. Roy Jones Jr. is older by Mike Tyson by around 2 months. So then Mike Tyson would have the age advantage, and by the age advantage I mean being younger. And since Mike Tyson is younger, it would give him the speed advantage. And also, there's something that everyone needs to notice, which is that you actually do need weight could help you win a fight. This is the end of my video. Peace.